Ladies and gentlemen, this is internet personality Vangelus, and I love Revenge of the Fallen Scouts. So I'm here with a review of Skystalker, one of the most anticipated scouts of this year. This jet drone mode is based off of something from the movie. I really don't care, because I like how it looks all by itself here, without any connotations. The spooky red drone eye is awesome, and I love how wide he is. I mean, you look at him next to one of the existing Revenge of the Fallen Scouts and punch the camera while you're doing it, and you can see that this dude, you know, he's about the same length in vehicle mode, but he's also the same length in width. It's awesome. And he has, due to his thinness, a nice slim profile. I mean, you can see everything down here and how it works, but profile-wise, there's not a lot of junk hanging down there, so the faux aerodynamics are very present. He's also got a front wheel for landing gear, but I can't find anything else back here, and the front wheel here doesn't really accomplish all that much, because with it folded away, he more or less looks the same. Now, there's one thing about this that I want to point out that was told to us at a Hasbro panel. I'm not sure if a lot of people kept up disseminating this information, but this dude has an intentional Gerwalk mode. It's kind of like an attack raptor capture claw type thing, but basically, it's intentional that this dude has a kind of Macross Gerwalk-ish midpoint on his transformation, and it can stand actually pretty decently, if a little crookedly here. It's got that nice Gerwalk, you know, backwards knee, outwards splayed leg thing, and I actually really like that they worked this in. Thing is, it also has spring-loaded feet. I really hate spring-loaded feet. So to this toy's credit, these are done really well. I went into this so cynical you would not believe it. And what I like about these is that unlike the other time I've messed with spring-loaded feet, these ones, they open up every time I do this. There's nothing getting in the way of me putting this guy down. In fact, sometimes I can even drop him and he lands. So, as someone who despises spring-loaded claw feet, good job, Skystalker. And it's so smooth, too, because, you know, you can pop these claws out, grab someone, and then just suck them right back up here. Thanks to the way the knee joint is designed, it's really easy to do this. You don't have parts crashing against each other. You're very free to move as you will. And I really like this guy's alt mode and Gerwalk mode. But as for the robot mode, we've got to go on a journey to get there. Slick, intuitive, natural, effective. S-I-N-E. Sign. That is Skystalker's transformation. It's fun, it's easy, and it accomplishes so much with such subtlety. It's not hard to imagine this guy swooping down and shifting modes in the blink of an eye. Sign. Oh good lord, does this guy look like a guy called Skystalker. I love this head sculpt. It's more or less the exact same detailing that was peeking out the front of the drone, and darn it, it works! I love the way this guy looks in a profile. He's got a really emotive ball joint on his head, too, so he can look forward, up, down, back, left, right, all over the place. This guy is so quirky, he can even tilt it. Oh man, it's creepy when he tilts it. Yeah. Outside of that, I love this guy's whole body aesthetic. It's a lovely design. Hats off to the dudes who drew this up. This guy looks great. I love the way the wings are used here, because they're kind of like a jetpack that you can pose around. They're on like this ball joint, on a swivel joint, on a hinge. So there is so much posing possibility here. You can have them stored back like this, you can have them out like a hang glider, you can have them like folded up over like this for whatever reason he would want to do this. It's lovely. His arms in total are skeletal and freaky and posable. His hips are posable. Thanks again to the sideways knee joint, he can move his knees to be all chicken leg-like, which really helps out with his claw feet. And for all my praise of how well this guy pulls off the spring-loaded claw thing, I still don't like it all that much. I think it actually takes him down a notch because it still happens, you know, and you do have to kind of futz with these to find the right position where they open up nice and flat and still are in a balanced kind of orientation. I know it's nitpicky, and I know there's a whole lot of people who are like, how dare you besmirch the Skystalker, but I just don't like this gimmick, even if he does it the best. I still think that if that gimmick wasn't there, this guy would be better for it. He is still awesome, though. Gimmick-wise, he actually has hidden weapons. There's an axe stuck in here comes out like that, and it's mounted on this little removable thing because of the weird gimmick in the Nest line of this clip, this odd clip that is universal across so many things. This clip is there so I guess that he can hold guns you can clip in here, because Skystalker doesn't actually use the clip to hold these, he uses the peg. So I suppose this was a way to work in the universal clip system on him. Here's the thing though, when he holds them like you'd expect him to hold an axe, it's okay, but it doesn't peg in all the way, and it kind of twists itself out as you turn it, which is a little bit annoying. It actually sticks in the most solid when it's sticking straight out like this, which isn't bad, but come on, man, this dude is supposed to be wielding these things like death hatchets. Also, I like how, when you pull the axe out, the axe itself was actually filling in some of the detail back here, so when they're removed, this guy's wings get all freaky and tattered, and it adds more to the overall freak level of Skystalker. Aside from the spring-loaded feet, there really is nothing I can pull up against this guy, aside from maybe the kind of wonky way these peg in, and I'm sure there's very easy ways to fix that. Skystalker is a badass. This is the first scout in the, to me, highly beloved Revenge of the Fallen Scout line that I've been tempted to army build. A friend of mine named Chris the GM Fan 101 may go through with army building this guy. I know that there are a couple folks who have considered having a legion of these little dudes scuttling around their shelves, and I would not blame them, because this little guy is so damn cool. One of my favorite scouts of the line, by far. And I kind of want to get a second one to pull the springs out of here. I don't want to pull the springs out of this one, because, you know, even though I don't like it, since it's an example of how to do it right, in my opinion, I don't want to ruin it, because I admit I also have fun sometimes standing here for nights on end trying to drop him to land like that. Oh my god, I love that he can do that! Anyway, I'm gushing now. Skystalker is awesome. Unless something aesthetically totally does not agree with you in this guy, I can tell you he is well worth the retail price of a scout. I dare say he is more worth the retail price of a scout than many of the scouts, and I like a lot of the scouts. Anyway, this has been Internet Personality Vangelus, telling you that Skystalker is immaculate and delicious. I really hope Skystalker gets a repaint. He deserves it. Give me more reasons to buy him. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh man, all this talk about Skystalker. I gotta take a cold shower!